Welcome back, class, to another episode of Chaos Films Teaches. In particular, today teaches math. We are going to go ahead and dive into the world of algebra, and we're going to talk about a concept called order of operations. Now, order of operations is one that is always interesting to me because it seems like a lot of people really struggle with it. Have you ever seen those questions that pop up all over social media that have math problems where it looks like 7 plus 3 minus 8 divided by 9 times 4, and then it seems like everybody has a different answer, or at the very least it seems like there's a group of 4 different answers and people can't settle on which the right answer is? If you have, you know exactly what I'm talking about, and you're probably wondering why that happens, right? Why is it that there's different answers that pop up for these questions? Is it because the math is that complicated? The answer is no. It's actually quite the opposite. The math is actually very simple. What happens is that a lot of the times people don't calculate in the correct order. They don't approach the problem in the right order, and that is going to give you an incorrect solution. So it's really important that you calculate whenever you have a problem, regardless of what level of math you're at. It's really important that you calculate in the proper order in order to get the correct solution. So in math, we use something called order of operations to accomplish this. And what we use more specifically is an acronym that you may have seen before. The acronym is called Pemdas or PEMDAS, right? PEMDAS, PEMDAS. And PEMDAS stands for parentheses, exponents, the E is for exponents, multiplication, D is for division, and you guys could probably guess what the last two are, but I'll give them to you. A is going to be addition, and S is going to be subtraction. Now, PEMDAS is meant to be used in a very specific order. PEMDAS is meant to be used from top to bottom. So what that means is you're going to start all the way up here at parentheses and you're going to work your way down to subtraction, right? And so again, what that means is that if your problem has any parentheses, you have to simplify those first. Once you're done with that, or if there was no parentheses, you can go on to the next level, which is exponents. Once you've simplified all those, or if there was no exponents, you can move on to the next level, which is multiplication and division. Now, I do want to point out, once you get to multiplication and division are opposites of each other. So what that means is that it doesn't matter what order you do them in. You can divide first or multiply first, and then divide. It doesn't matter what order you do it in, as long as you're only doing those two things, as long as you're only multiplying and dividing. And then once you're done with that, you can go on to addition and subtraction. Addition and subtraction are also opposites of each other, which also means that it doesn't matter what order you do them in. You could add first and then subtract, or you could subtract first and then add. It doesn't matter what order you do them in, as long as you're only doing those two, as long as you're only adding and subtracting. So again, you have to go in this order, PEMDAS. So let's go ahead and take a look at a problem and see what that looks like. So let's say that they gave us the problem 12 divided by 2 plus 3 times 9 plus 3. So they gave us this problem, right? Now, a lot of people might be very tempted to solve from left to right. Again, don't do that. Don't be one of those people. If you want to get the correct answer, you have to make sure that you use PEMDAS. So let's start at P. P, parentheses. Is there any parentheses here? There is not. So I can move on to the next level. Exponents. Is there any exponents? There is not. So I can move on to the next level. Multiplication and division. Yes, in this case, I do have multiplication and division. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do whichever one comes first. In this case, it happens to be division. So I'm going to start by doing this 12 divided by 2. 12 divided by 2 is going to give me 6. So I'm going to simplify that. And then I'll just write the rest of the problem as it is. Okay, now I'm going to look at my problem again, and does it still have any multiplication and division? Well, yes, there is a 3 times 9 here, right? So I need to take care of that. So I'm going to simplify again. 3 times 9 is 27. So I'm going to write 27 and then plus 3. And I would look at it again. Is there any multiplication and division left? No. Cool. I can move on to the last thing, which is addition and subtraction. In this case, I don't have any subtraction, just addition. So I'm just going to add across. 6 plus 27 is 33. 33 plus 3 is 36. So my final answer here would be 36. 36 would be our final answer, right? And we accomplished this by using Pemdas, by making sure that we stuck with the correct order of operations. Okay, so the answer is 36. Let's go ahead and take a look at another problem. Let's go ahead and say that now they gave us something that looks a little different. They gave us 8 plus 4 squared times 3. Okay, and they asked us to solve this. Again, it would be very tempting to go left to right, but we know that we don't do that. We are going to go ahead and use Pemdas. So parentheses, is there any parentheses here? No. Is there any exponents? Yes, actually, we have 4 to the 2, right? Exponents, we know that 4 to the 2 means 4 times 4, or 4 times itself twice. And so 4 times 4 is going to give us 16. So I'm just going to rewrite this and simplify my exponent to 16 times 3. Now, at this point, is there any more exponents? No. Multiplication and division? Yes, we have 16 times 3, right? So now I'm going to simplify that. 16 times 3 is 48. So I'm going to write 48. And is there any more multiplication or division? No, I can go to addition and subtraction. Is there any addition and subtraction? Yes, there is addition. There's no subtraction. So all I have to do now, 8 plus 48, that's going to give me 56. And 56 is going to be our answer. 56 is our answer. Awesome, right? Now, if you're thinking at this point, Chaos, this is super easy, good. That means that you're getting it. That's exciting. So let's go ahead and look at another one. But for this one, what I want you to do is, after I've written it down, pause the video, try it on your own, and then once you have an answer, unpause the video and just check to see if you got it right. So the question is 12 plus 6 squared divided by 3. So go ahead and pause the video. Okay, welcome back. I'm guessing that you've unpaused the video at this point. If you got 24, congratulations, you got it right. Excellent. Now, if you didn't get 24, check out how we did it. So we went through Pemdas, right? Parentheses, no, there's none. Exponent, yes, there is an exponent, 6 to the 2, or 6 squared. So I simplified that. 6 times 6 is 36, divided by 3. Now, there's no more exponents. I went on to multiplication or division. There is division, so I simplified this, and I got 36 divided by 3, which is 12. There is no more multiplication or division. We go to addition and subtraction. 12 plus 12 is 24, and that's how we arrived at our answer. So if you got something different, right, at least now you know why you got something different and how you could do it the proper way. Cool. Let's do one last one. Guys. And again, for this one, I want you to pause the video once I finish writing it, and then try it on your own. Then once you have an answer, unpause and see if you got it right. So the problem is going to be 6 times, parentheses 12 minus 4, minus 50 divided by 5 squared. So go ahead and do this problem. Pause it now. And welcome back. So I'm assuming at this point you've gotten an answer. Now, if you got 46, congratulations, you got it right. If you got anything different, then follow along. I'll show you how we got to 46, and you'll see where your error was and how we can fix that moving forward. So let's go ahead and just do Pemdas, right? Parentheses. Is there any parentheses? Yeah, there's a 12 minus 4 here, right, in a parenthesis. So I need to simplify that first. So 12 minus 4 is 8. So I'm going to get rid of the parentheses and just simplify it to 8. And then everything else is going to stay the same. Okay, is there any more parentheses? No. Is there any exponents? Yes, 5 to the 2. So let's simplify that. 5 to the 2, or 5 squared, is going to be 25. So I'm going to simplify everything. I'm going to leave everything the same. But 5 to the 2, which is just 5 times 5, I'm going to change to 25. Cool. Okay. Is there any more exponents? No. Is there any multiplication or division? Yes. There is a multiplication here and there is a division there. So I'm going to simplify both of them. 6 times 8 is going to give us 48, right? Minus 50 divided by 25, which is going to give us 2. 50 divided by 25 is 2. And now there is no more multiplication or division, so I can go to addition and subtraction. There's only one subtraction left. We get 46. And boom, we did it. Excellent. Just like pros, we got the answer, which was 46. Hopefully, guys, watching this video helped. Hopefully, you guys learned a little bit. You guys enjoyed it. If you guys liked the content, go ahead and follow. Go ahead and subscribe. Go ahead and hit that bell for notifications. There's going to be uploads every day, Monday through Friday, covering topics like algebra, geometry, applied math, and chess. Maybe more as the channel develops, but we're going to tackle a lot of math. We're going to tackle some chess. So if you're interested in those subjects, go ahead and subscribe. Other than that, thanks again for joining me today, guys, and until next time.